Hello everyone, welcome back to another theatre vlog. Today I'm starting the vlog on the streets of London because it's been a two-show day for me. So I went to the theatre this afternoon. That vlog should hopefully already be up on my channel, and yeah, this is the evening show for today. So I'm going to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie at the Apollo Theatre. I've not been to the Apollo Theatre actually since I think since the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime was here. This is obviously way before the ceiling fell in. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in this theatre. I can't really remember what it looks like inside, so I'm very intrigued. I've been hearing very good things about this show, so I'm excited. And also, I managed to pick up a really cheap ticket with Todaytix. They were having, I think, not glitches as such, but there was a little glitch, and at one point, sorry, hair's all over my face. At one point, tickets went to like 20 or 10 pounds, so I picked up one of the 20 pound seats at the back of the stalls. I don't know if I was meant to get a ticket at that price, but it's happened now. I booked it, so yeah, gonna go in because it's quite chilly, so let's see what's happening. Oh, also I just had dinner at Leon, and that was really nice because I had a voucher still from ages ago. They sent me some vouchers after they saw a video that I made which included them, so that was very nice. So I had a free lunch thanks to Leon, and that was free dinner, for God's sake. It's because my brain is just a mess. Anyway, I'm going to go into the theatre because, as I said, it's cold.
Second.
So I'm in the theatre now. I'm just at the back of the stalls because you know what I'm like, public vlogging. I was meant to be back here, and I've actually been upgraded to row M. So that's quite a nice upgrade. Was it the last time I bought tickets on Todaytix for UK? No, can't have been, but I remember when I saw Evita and I got upgraded from the top level to the stalls, the third row of the stalls. That was pretty epic. So I'm doing quite well with my upgrades this year. It's not bad at all. But I think even the view from back here would have been alright actually. So it's quite a nice theatre. I've just noticed as well, the ceiling is like amazing. There's some crazy cool stuff going on the ceiling, which I do tend to look up at theatre ceilings because they do tend to be very pretty, but this one, I was not expecting that. So anyway, I bought some minstrels. I don't normally buy sweets while in the theatre because the prices are a joke, but I just really fancy something chocolatey and there's not really a shop nearby. So I bought some of those, and yeah, I'm going to go back to my seat now because people are in there. So they've obviously not been upgraded, just me. I can't believe I'm literally walking through the theatre vlogging. I never do this. Anyway, I'm going to get in my seat, get comfy and enjoy the show. Currently the interval of Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I'm trying to find some light, some good light. I think this will do. It's really good, it's really fun. The story, it kind of reminds me, obviously it reminds me a bit of like Billy Elliot and also obviously Kinky Boots. It's kind of like an in-between story. Like, I feel like you watch Billy Elliot and then like watch this and then watch Kinky Boots, and it's kind of like a progression in a way, if that makes sense. Music's really fun. Struggling to understand a few of the lyrics, I think just because they're either quite fast or like there's a lot of obviously music with it, so I'm excited to listen to the cast recording. I don't think it's actually a cast recording though, because I think Olivia was talking about this the other day, and the fact that it's not the main guy in the show who is on the cast album. It's like the writer, I think, of the show, Dan he's from a band, I don't know which one. I'm not going to say it in case I'm totally wrong. I think it's The Feeling, could be wrong. So yeah, I am intrigued as to like listening to the full album to see what it's like. I don't think I know anyone in the cast, but they're a really good cast, especially the girl who plays Pretty. Her voice is stunning. I'm enjoying that, and yeah, it's just a fun night so far, and it's a really good audience actually. The stalls is pretty much full, which is really nice, and they're reacting in all the ways that you would hope an audience would react to a show like this, if that makes sense. Like, there are some obviously moments in the show where people are being very mean towards Jamie because he wants to be a drag queen, and like there are some harsh things being said to him as a character, and then obviously the audience are reacting appropriately, so it gives me some hope as to like the people that go into the theatre and the people that we have like in this country. That sounds weird, doesn't it? I don't know, my thoughts are a bit jumbled. I'm probably gonna go and pick up a programme now and yeah, go back in. I know my friend Rochelle is in tonight as well. I saw her sitting down, so I'm gonna go say hi to her, see how she is, because we've not seen each other in ages. So yeah, having a very, very good night.
Dreams, I've got the style, I've got the moves to make you smile, so kiss my tush goodbye, 'cause I'm gonna be the one. You don't even know it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the chatty section of the vlog. As you saw, I went to see Everybody is Talking About Jamie, which is at the Apollo Theatre on Shaftesbury Avenue. It's been a long time since I've been to the Apollo Theatre. I'm pretty sure the last time was The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, so this was a long time ago now. I have been hearing a lot of good things about Everybody's Talking About Jamie. A few of my friends had already been to see it and they'd been raving about it. Obviously it had a really successful run at the Sheffield Crucible Theatre before obviously transferring down to London, and even when it was back in Sheffield, a lot of people I know had raved about it, so I was really excited to see this show. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I'd booked for it on Todaytix and I ended up with a little upgrade as well, which was really nice. I didn't pay a lot for my ticket as it was. I think I only paid £20 because when they were doing some repricing at the start, I think I got in at a good time when some of the ticket prices were potentially a bit cheaper than they should have been, so I was really lucky in that sense. And yeah, I got moved forward a little bit, but I did go to the back of the stalls where I was meant to be just to kind of check out what the view would have been like, and actually it was really good still, so I think I would have been happy in my original seat anyway. As you know, I like to go into shows kind of blind in a way and not have heard anything. I had heard a small snippet of this show at Summer in the City, obviously in the summer. They did a performance there, but I didn't manage to catch all of it, and the sound wasn't fantastic either. So when I sort of realised, oh, I'm not going to be hearing the best version of this right now, I sort of moved away from it because I didn't want to hear something and think, oh, I don't know how I feel about that, and then it potentially put me off like seeing the show. I was going to see it anyway, obviously, but you know, I didn't want it to sort of dampen my thoughts on the show before I'd even gone in to see it. Saying that though, obviously from that snippet I kind of knew the vibe of the music and what it was going to be like, and from that snippet I did enjoy what I could hear, but in terms of like the lyrics and stuff, I couldn't really hear anything. If you've not seen the show, I'll give you a small little kind of premise. It's about a boy called Jamie New who is turning 16 and he already knows that he wants to be a drag queen. So it's like a coming of age story of him realising that this is what he actually wants to do, not just as sort of a hobby, but potentially as a career. And the story follows him sort of learning more about drag and what it means to be a drag queen, and obviously building up the confidence to come out in a sense and tell people at his school especially, like, this is what I want to do. It was really nice to see a completely new British musical. It's something I feel like I've not seen in a while, so that was really nice, and I did have a really fun time. I really enjoyed it. The music was catchy and the humour was brilliant, though I feel like if you're not maybe used to British humour, if you are a tourist, you might not get some of the jokes as much. They'll still be funny to you, but there are some jokes that are very relevant to, I think, people especially like my age, but that's not to say that it's a musical just for people of my age, but like especially the school jokes. I felt like I was back in school again. While the show overall is very happy and uplifting, it does tackle some really hard topics. These topics come in the form of the relationship between Jamie and his dad, and how his dad isn't accepting of what Jamie wants to be, and also from school bullies, because that's a very relevant thing. To counteract this sort of negativity, there was a wonderful bond between Jamie and his mum in the show, and I feel like it tugged at a lot of heartstrings, mine especially. I was getting quite emotional over the scenes with Jamie and his mum, and it was really nice as well that was highlighted. It was really interesting to watch this dynamic on stage where one parent is absent and the other has to pick up the pieces that they wouldn't normally have to. I feel like it's very relevant in today's society, which is sad. That shouldn't have to be the case, but there's a lot of cases where single parents are a thing, and I feel like if like families go and watch this, or even just like obviously individuals and couples, they're probably going to feel quite emotional about that, because they portray it in a very real fashion, and especially with the way that teenagers can react to this. It got to me a lot, I won't lie. It was very relevant. I loved the way the audience got behind this show. Like, there were some moments of the show where the audience was almost heckling in a way, but not in terms of like negative heckling. But for example, one of the characters, Pretty Pasha, who is Jamie's best friend, she was standing up for Jamie and the audience was like cheering her on. There was just a lot of audience interaction that I didn't expect to find in this show, and I really enjoyed that. I guess it's quite natural with topics like this that you feel passionately about, that there are going to be some audience members that will feel the need to say how they feel. And I think as long as it's done respectfully, and it was in this case, it actually just adds to the show even more. While this show was about Jamie and his want to be a drag queen, I loved that the show didn't just focus on that completely, and there were a lot of other dynamics shown. In particular with Jamie and his mother, and with Ray, who was basically a second mother, and also his best friend Pretty. I loved how all of these relationships were really like fleshed out and portrayed honestly. There's a lot of female strength in this story, and it was just a joy to watch. Another thing that I can't stop thinking about with this show is Lucy Shorthouse's performance as Pretty Pasha. Mainly her vocals were just phenomenal. She was amazing in this show, and I've just looked and it was her West End debut, which is insane. She was so good. I would highly recommend that you go and see this show. It's currently booking at the Apollo Theatre until the end of April, I believe, so you've still got a good amount of time to try and see it. If you've already been to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie, or you're booked to see it soon, do let me know in the comments. If you've already seen the show, let me know what you thought. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of me in the future. I'm doing Vlogmas this month, so there's a lot of videos going up, and I hope you're enjoying them. I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!